Hi, Catherine. I'm going to give you a little feedback on this. I think that this is a reasonable overall review, but I think you'd want to do one that's a little bit more detailed and perhaps organized a little in a way that it's easier for the reader to digest. So you have this it's over a page long paragraph, actually. Yeah, over a page long paragraph. That doesn't really bode too well. So, I mean, for the reader, and you're making a number of good points, but you have to help the reader digest um, what's going on. So you've got these two parts. You've got 9 chapters. First of all, I would expect a summary of each chapter, what it offered, what were the key takeaways from each chapter, and yeah, it's basically what was the key takeaways and what are the remaining questions, because I think that would be uh, important, right? That gets down to the details, and so you have that summary of content. I would make ample use of subheadings and make and even bullets to make points because a lot of this kind of just gets lost here. So you talk about the book is structured in 2 parts. Okay, that's what I'm interested in. Co-intelligence begins with a history of humans, fascination with playing. Okay, so is that really necessary? I'm just wondering. Um, Use is best illustrated by the company Amazon forecasting demands with the work. I don't know. I don't know if that's really what the book's about. I think there's some key principles in the books that are being missed here. So it's kind of like, what are the key takeaways? What are the things? Um, so you kind of this wandering into, even with the applications of for online business, they struggled. So this kind of history, and it just kind of this goes on and on, and it's not uh, yeah, you're getting involved in this very first chapter, which I don't. There are some pretty important takeaways here, and I think there are certainly more than this. There are many ideas in here. Every paragraph should have one idea. So I would organize it into headings about key takeaways, and even use ChatGPT. Say what are the key areas, and then focus on those areas to give the takeaways. And then, so it's fine. The text doesn't quite probably engages the audience. So it's like, should I read this book? Blueprint 4 Rules of Cognitive Intelligence. Um, do we even talk about the 4 rules here? You got the 4 rules and the 5 rules, but I need to know what those are. The practical values, and then you have ethical. Yeah, I think. Yeah. So I would say take a more content analysis. What are the takeaways? Because what's what's the use of this review? I mean, you can kind of discuss it in a generic way, but really, I want to know. Uh, you're giving me the Cole's notes of what does this book have to offer, and then you can do sort of your critique. Where is it missing? And it's also a couple of years old, and those kinds of things. So that's what I would do to refine this. And then uh, your plan's fine. Um, uh, yeah, so that's fine. So that's my feedback.